What's good, YouTube? Roshad Lamar here. We got another video today. I'm going to cover some gaming news real quick. So, this hella intrigued me. I've been seeing some crazy news about the game Ghosts of Tsushima. Anybody who's into gaming has probably already heard about this game. It debuted at E3 last year. Big, huge samurai game. I saw it, thought graphics looked good. Didn't think much of it at the time. But man, when I tell you that my opinion has changed over time, this news story is saying that Ghost of Tsushima, I'm looking at it here, and I'm going to have it up on the screen for y'all, that it has one of the highest user scores ever, user and critic score, but particularly user score, which is important to me. In my opinion, should be most important to most people. So this game has a user score of 9.3, which is the second highest user score for any game ever, actually. But the PS4, that is the highest user score. There's some game that's above it. You'll see on the screen here, Super Liminal, some sort of puzzler game. I checked it already. It doesn't really have that many people that reviewed it, but apparently the few people that played whatever this game is, they really enjoyed it. So power to you guys. Ghost of Tsushima has many more additional 1,000 views, user reviews, 12,981 user reviews, 9.3 score. When I first saw this, I thought, okay, this game must be pretty good. Let me check it out. I went to like 3 different Walmarts and a Target, asked all of them if they had the game. They all said, yeah, we got one copy here, we got one copy there. Finally get to one place, one Target. Guy says, yeah, we got one in the back. And, you know, I found it kind of suspicious because there was none up front. He says we got one copy in the back. I'm like, okay. This guy must probably be either hoarding the game for himself or holding it for a friend or something because they want to buy the game themselves. So they're keeping the inventory. For anybody who works in retail, you let me know if that's something that you can do. I believe it is. But I never worked in an actual retail store before. I've pretty much done everything else besides that. So comes back up to the front after he goes to the back like, oh, sorry, we sold that one. And I'm like, boy, you full of shit. I already know good and well you would have already known if you would have sold that. Old lying ass bitch probably went into the back and was like, man, I want to play this shit. Fuck this guy. So I'm like, all right, bitch. I wanted to get a physical copy. Couldn't get a physical copy. Waited like 2 weeks and still couldn't get one. And I'm usually pretty good at and pretty solid at that sort of stuff. So just ended up downloading the game, played it, and oh my fuck, that shit is crazy. I'm like, man, it reminds me of like, you know, Zelda Breath of the Wild or something, except, you know, not Zelda, you know, better graphics, real story, more engaging gameplay, like everything was incredible. So now I'm like hooked. You know, I'm up here like, man, let me see what type of YouTube videos I'm trying to make. And all the while, I'm like, man, all I want to do is get back to playing fucking Ghost of Tsushima. That shit is that good. I'm going to do a review of that game, a full review once I complete it. It's supposed to be pretty long, but I'm loving it. Just wanted to share real quick, incredible user score. I'm also going to throw in there the fact that apparently the sales for the game, they said in the first weekend, kind of like, sort of like how the movies have box office, they're trying to do something similar for games, even though they don't call it the box office. 2.4 million units in the first weekend. That's pretty incredible. Did not outsell The Last of Us 2, even though most people I know are not saying that game is that good. So it looks like Last of Us 2 had strong initial sales. Ghost of Tsushima, also strong initial sales, not quite as strong, but based off of the quality of Ghost of Tsushima, I'd say that I think that it will surpass The Last of Us 2 in sales eventually, and definitely lifetime sales for sure. I'm looking forward to the game. I played it yesterday, got hooked and played it like all night. I didn't even know what time it was. Had work in the morning. Really incredible experience. So I can't wait to get back to it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out, so I go ahead and play right now, and hopefully get my review up to y'all soon before all the buzz dies down and nobody cares anymore. So this has been Roshad Lamar, y'all. If you like the video, please give it a like, subscribe, share. If you want notifications to make sure you catch this video, you got to click the little bell. I'm sure y'all heard of that. So it's like a little bitty bell like under the video somewhere. You'll see it. Otherwise, I'll catch y'all next time. Roshad Lamar, out.